pretty little piece. Wanna see some more?
Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that. Stand to attention. I come to mention.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and coming up.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
One of the beauties of the quarterback position is it's not cookie cutter. QBs come in all different shapes and sizes. Some are 5'10", some are 6'6". Some are better on the run, some are better in the pocket. Kyler Murray, and he is at his best when he's playmaking. When his athleticism, that dual threat nature comes to life, that is when he is typically a defense's worst nightmare.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here we go, 2nd and very long. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense out, already one of their faces in just his first season. It's their rookie out of Georgia.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. They're throwing it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He has it at the 33, and he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards, and it'll be Cardinals football. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Benson on 1st and 10. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his...
And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Paul Senadebo. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They go play action on first. Into the hands of Walker.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Taken in by Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Now an inside give to Benson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Staying on the ground with Benson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals.
Play action now, Murray. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals first down.
A tight end in motion now.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The give now to Benson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 8-yard line.
Benson once more. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Murray on 3rd down. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Airing it out to start this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take possession of the football.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Kyler to throw. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st and 10. Murray. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
And kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Walker on second. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Murray. He's got him. That's McBride. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Murray looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's 4th down. They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. And this one sails out, no return on the punt. The Seahawks offense running out now. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, here's Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Time you step off the gas, you can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
They'll throw on 1st. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Seahawks trailing on the scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. To throw it on first down. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Michael Dixon on the punt. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Murray here on first down. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Murray to throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Space past the 35. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Back to the air, Murray. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And that's good for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bradley Pinion on now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. So it's halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals out in front. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. come out throwing. Complete to DK Metcalf. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. First down, ball at the 36. He'll throw it. Completed to Lockett. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. They give up the gut to Walker. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Broke through the tackle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Walker on the option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Pass play coming here. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Point after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got Harrison. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Byron Murphy there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Murray on the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, it's an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Walker on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 42. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. No return on that punt. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They give up the gut to Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Hogs dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. They go with Walker here. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Pass play now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Juke the defender. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The home teams, then Kyler Murray set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10, Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Boye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll try it right with Benson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Kyler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run, still 6 to go on 3rd. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Murray here on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They motion the tight end over. Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. Able to get it to Benson. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They put a receiver in motion right. They go play action on 1st. He's got him. That's McBride. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
They go play action here. McBride hauls it in. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
That's another Cardinals.
It's Benson on the give. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4th down. Drive on the line with this snap. We're looking to throw. On the move. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, what a hit hits, jars the ball loose. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tight end going in motion here. Benson on the counter. Jukes one defender. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals moments away from a 2-0 start. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gotta hurry this to the line. Another try following the sack. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
the analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on third and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and long. They'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
17.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a two-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats in this game, right, over the last few decades. They grinded down every second, never took anything for granted. You got to finish it all the way down to double zeros.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.